All right, guys, I am in the display room here at the International Conference on Creationism 2023, and I just was able to meet Steph from the Netherlands. How are you doing today?
I'm fine. I'm fine. Thank you very much.
Excellent. Well, it was so fascinating to connect with you and read your poster here, because what you're describing is some of the geology of the Southwest. And because as you see, we see El Paso right here on the map. And I guess first of all, what led you to investigate this this issue that you're looking at here, dealing with molten igneous salt, correct, in the Delaware Basin? Okay, so what piqued your interest to study this particular site?
Well, my interest is I'm from the Netherlands and I live on top of 3,000 meters high salt mountains. So I had to think about it. And our country is flat, but these mountains are buried in the subsurface. So I'm presenting papers on salt since 2009, doing a lot of work. And after my first paper was produced in 2009, the Castile formation, the Delaware Basin, was smashed into my face to show me that I was wrong. So that was the moment in time that this formation became on my list.
Yeah,
I had to deal with it.
Yeah, and by wrong, you mean they're saying this is supposed to be an icon of saying, hey, a biblical recent flood model is incorrect because maybe the processes took a long time. Is that correct, what we're looking at here?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly. Because there are 210,000 couplets of anhydrite and calcite in here, as you can see in the calcite. And the evolutionists, they give every couplet 1 year to form. So it's 210,000 years of history in only the Castile. But there are many layers below, and there are many layers on top of it, including a lot of salt. So then we are back with the salt in my own backyard. So there is a lot of story to tell in the evolution vision. A lot of evaporation had to go on, many stories. But what I'm telling now is that this is from a primary igneous origin. It's molten rock, molten salt that has been immersed during Noah's flood, and it filled the region and it solidified in this particular way and filled a much bigger region as well, because here we are in Kansas, Oklahoma, Texas, New Mexico, Colorado. That is, well, you said the Southwest, but it's the greater Permian Basin.
Yes, that's correct. Yes.
It's huge. It's a huge area that has been filled during Noah's flood with molten salt, wherein it solidified in this particular way here in the Castile, which is only in the Delaware Basin. But this area is much bigger. And
Would you say we're looking at like a early flood stage here, or middle to late, or when this is happening?
Well, this is dated in evolution vision. This is dated Permian, and in my opinion, Permian is middle flood.
Okay.
Just in the middle of the flood year. So there was already a lot of sedimentary rock, sediment delivered by water on this location. Then a fault was created by the uplift of the central basin platform, and through this fault the salt magma emerged and found its way to solidify in this way. That's
okay.
Very short.
Makes sense. Yeah, that uplifting right here as well. Now, I know sometimes we have a lot of lay people who will watch this as well. What's up with all these cool looking lines?
Oh yeah, that's nice.
Question. Yeah,
that's very nice to talk indeed.
Yeah.
Because this is largely calcium sulfate and calcium carbonate. There are salts, they are solidified in the particular layers. That's quite common if from a tectonic melt that it solidifies in layers. But here is a funny thing: the calcite and the calcium sulfate, but both layers are white from its origin. So this should be white layers. But we see this funny darkened layer. How does that happen? Now, because in the whole region there was a lot of sedimentary rock with organic material in it, and this organic material was, by the heat of the salt, transferred into oil and gas. So underneath this salt formation, there became oil was formed, and oil is less dense than water, so the oil will rise up and float through the ceiling of the salt, but the ceiling was broken because calcium sulfate is absolutely not a ductile rock, so it has some cracks in it. You see the vertical cracks, and so the hot oil penetrated through the layers and could penetrate in between each individual layer. So that's how it's colored dark. It's a penetrated oil. That,
oil penetrating it then.
Yes.
How fascinating. Does oil take millions of years to form? Is, I guess, another question people like to discuss. Probably another video, but I don't know if there's a short answer to that.
Yeah, but it doesn't need millions of years,
Okay.
of course. No, it does need some heating during 20 minutes. That's required to form oil.
Awesome. Well, this is really fascinating, and you're saying we have a better model to explain what's going on here, correct?
Exactly.
Yeah. Well, is there anything else you want to share or add related to your poster here?
Yeah. Well, you're welcome to find to read my papers on this. I presented it in 2018 in the Journal of Creation, a paper about the salt, magma, and sediments, how they intervened, and I received some critiques on them, which I have addressed in
your next paper
in 2022. If you have questions or if you want more, you can check my YouTube channel as well. I have a lot of YouTube things going on.
What's your channel name?
Look up for my name, Stef Herema, and you will find it. You can send me an email as well, stef.herema@logos.nl.
Yes.
You can find me on ResearchGate. All my papers are published at ResearchGate, so you can check out what I've got.
That's great. That's great. And these papers are available online as well.
Yeah, the 2018 is available. The 2022 paper, I think, will need another half a year before it becomes available. It takes a year for them before they process them for the internet, because it's a journal that you have to pay for, and the first year is for the people that have paid, like poor people like me, and after a year the papers are free for everyone.
Yeah, okay, right on.
Yeah.
Well, I'll try to link it when we get this video posted on Stef's videos. Thank you so much for your time, Stef, from the Netherlands here at the International Conference on Creationism. And thanks for watching, guys. I hope you like and share the Engage Truth channel.